Welcome back everyone, my name's Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Spellforce 3. I am feeling so much better this morning. My throat is not as sore as it was last night when I was recording the other video. Also, we have bugs attacking us, but we do have literally a monstrous army of griffins. We currently have 22 and there are more building still. So we're going to start our cleansing of the beetle lands. We're just going to call them that from now on. And we're going to move our heroes to here, so that they can come in and actually claim the land once the mushrooms are all dead. But they will defend their territory. However, 500 hit point TNC beetles are no match for 1500 giant griffins in a pretty massive swarm. You guys kill this one. There we go. I should like hotkey these guys. Control group 2. Alright, so they're doing their thing. There are more of them building up, of course.
What is it?
The area is not clear yet. You can tell, of course, by the poisonous clouds that are still around. We gotta find more mushrooms. So, if I were a weird creepy... Oh no, it's clear now. Alright, let's go. Let's go clear the outpost out. There are tiny little beetles there, still alive, but we're gonna kill them. I'm gonna go clear this area. Actually, no, let's go clear the main area. The mother mushroom takes a while to beat, in all fairness. Alright, we can't do it that way.
Just give the word.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
And so... No. Why isn't it letting me upgrade this? Oh, it is. Okay, it's good enough. The thing about the mother one is you have to assign workers to it to destroy it, which is dumb. It's this thing right here. But it takes literally forever to do.
Building completed.
Figuratively forever to do. Whatever. It just takes a long time. There's also trolls somewhere on this map, and I can't remember exactly where they are, but they are really tough, so we're going to use the griffins to kill them as well. Because the griffins have one advantage. Well, they have several advantages, but one major advantage, and that's that ground forces can't hit them unless they are ranged. Like arbalists can hit them, but nothing else. Oh, this is done. Okay, go clear this out. So this scouting post is going to upgrade, of course, and we're going to build a couple of knot markets. A couple of towers around. We shouldn't run into a problem with,
Go ahead.
bugs attacking our settlement or the mushrooms regrowing, because we should be able to kill everything in time, but you never know.
Return on your investment.
Nope, you're not going there. And we're going to do the same thing here. These are just to shoot mushrooms that spawn, if they spawn. This area is also clear, so we're going to come grab it. This army needs to come down here and clear out this particular zone, so we can actually do this side quest down here that we haven't gotten around to yet.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
And for now, though, we can get to about here, I think. Or no, we can't. If we go across this border, we'll probably end up dead. I think, yes. So we gotta deal with that right now.
Building completed.
And then this this settlement also needs some towers around to help it defend. We'll be assigning workers to the mother fungus shortly. What are we missing here? There's a mushroom there.
Yes.
There's not as many griffins in this squad, but it'll be fine. Alright, so things are... No, this squad is not done yet either. Where's the last mushroom that we missed? Oh no, it's all cleared out. It just takes a bit to poisonify? I don't know how to describe it, but... Okay. We need to kill the mushrooms here. Oh no, it's done. Let's go get this place first. It's closer to where we currently are, and then we'll walk up there. So these are all building up. We'll just keep upgrading these settlements. There's no point in not upgrading them. We have tons of resources. Literally just tons and tons of resources. You don't really need to take over these
The
places.
outpost has been built. We've expanded our
I'm sure
borders.
there's like this part of the game, or this part of the scenario is super easy. You just need to build 40 griffins and roll over everything. It's not particularly
Building
hard.
completed.
There's also spiders
Building
here,
completed.
which actually I wanted our main characters to kill, but whatever. Wait, don't go that way.
Sounds like a plan.
This way.
Go this way. I think that way is pretty safe.
Over here.
Guess we're killing the spiders. It's fine.
Building completed.
So,
That's me.
anything else up here? There's obviously one more mushroom somewhere. Oh no, it's cleared up. Okay. We're gonna grab the treasure here, and then we're gonna go claim those other two settlements. Another scroll and the potion, some random junk.
Where are we going?
While we're down here, we're also gonna kill the reavers.
What's this? Interesting.
I think this place is cleared too. Excellent.
Building completed.
We are doing wonderful. Okay, let's go claim this territory first, then we'll go kill the reavers.
Alright, give me a second.
We luckily have just a monstrous army to deal with all this. Let's assign some dudes. We'll make that to a bastion. Make that into whatever's next. Keep upgrading that. Don't really need to care about that, but we're just gonna upgrade it anyways.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Okay. Sure, we have more griffins. Oh, we have 3 more griffins. Okay, let's use them
Need me?
in combination with our main characters.
Building completed.
We're taking apart the mother mushroom, so I'm not too concerned about mushroom swarms re-expanding out.
What's the latest?
And griffins will start to tear this group apart.
That's him, the bandit they're looking for.
Building completed.
We lost our skeletons. No. Oh shit, there's more of them than I assumed there would be.
What do you need?
Back up, everyone. Can't see what's going on under the mountain. Okay, let's get some skeletons. What are you doing? Why are you whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Move in.
Throwing your life away.
It must be done. Over here.
Okay, now we just gotta kill this guy. I don't know why you're in front of the group, but you shouldn't be. Oh, because they're trying to shoot up on top of the mountain because of the stupid pathing where we technically are standing. Where's back up?
I will follow.
We can actually fight them. Oh, he's gonna leave that way. That's fine. All of his allies are dead. We have a huge army here.
That's me.
I'm gonna come over here so I can actually see what's going on.
Alright, here goes nothing.
Finally, some action.
I think my alarm is going off or something. It is. Alright, fix that problem. It's got tons of hit points. The Reaver Overlord has 7,500 hit points, which is a good amount for sure. Did you block my attack? Whatever, he's about to die. Alright, Reaver done.
Go ahead.
Let's grab the loot and then we will
Here.
quickly go all the way up north to claim that other settlement.
This.
There's no point in not grabbing it all. We just found a dragon bone axe. It's a one-handed axe. It's strength based, which means it's not very useful for our tank. We can actually respec our tank later on if we need to. This takes forever. It's already at 41%. We have all the workers we can assign to it, and it looks like the rest of our towers are set up and ready to go. We might as well leave this place as well defended as possible. I don't actually know if we ever come back to these places, or if the settlements we build here even remain if we leave. Because I've never had to come back to an area yet. But if it's like Dawn of War 1, you could cheese the hell out of Dawn of War 1 by building just these impregnable fortresses throughout each map and claiming all of the resource points and putting like the most powerful turrets on them and everything like that. And that way, if anyone attacked those territories, which happened all the time, it was a very annoying game in that regard, they would be up against just this insanely powerful base, and you could roll over them in like 5 minutes. In fact, it was the only way to play the game, so that you didn't have to fight hour-long defensive battles every turn, which was very annoying at times.
Alright, give me a second.
Now, we gotta go fight those trolls. I think they're in this land, and I think they're right
outpost has
here.
been built. We've expanded our borders.
And I'm gonna send both armies to deal with it. I'm almost certain they're here. Or... no, I'm pretty sure it was there.
What do you require?
Ah, good idea.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
That does look about appropriate. Yeah, there they are. So they hit like freight trains. They hit for 232 to 240 or 54. Yeah, 253 damage each. They have 9,000 hit points. There are 4 of them. So we will just want our group close by to get the experience. There's only 100 experience a kill for them, which is about equivalent of 5 infantrymen, which is actually kind of sadly low. But they also can't hit air, so
Keep it up. Stay close.
we'll just deal a little bit of damage, run away, and let our griffins deal with this problem. Griffins, however, make a very annoying noise when attacking. They do have treasure, which we'll get as well. One's dead, 100 experience. We don't want to get hit. One solid hit from them will be a good chunk of our life.
What now?
This way.
Sounds like a plan.
There we go.
Okay.
Now it's dead. There should only be one left. Yeah. It's almost dead as well.
That
All right.
Over here.
There's one more area to explore. We don't need our
Right here,
griffins
if
for
you
it. Let's
say
grab
so.
the outpost first.
The outpost has expanded our
Here.
Go back to the village and tell the chieftain we held our end of the bargain.
Alright, so we have to go back to Ahina's camp, deal with her. Our guys did take apart the mushroom, so it's gone now completely, which is good. We don't have to worry about any sort of mushrooms anymore. We'll quickly grab the
I'm listening.
items from here, and then we'll go turn in these quests. I'm gonna see if I missed any more treasure anywhere on the map. There could be some that I missed, so I'm just gonna glance around. Doesn't look like it yet, though. Mostly just along the edges. Oh, good, they're up here.
Yes.
So up here is just some spiders.
You know it.
Let's be quick.
Just what I needed.
We got webbed, which means we are slowed. Alright. Let's grab the loot. One other thing I wanted to check. One of these places had treasure. We missed it. It's right there. We'll grab it on the way back. We can just teleport down there. Probably faster. But let's go up to the top of the cliff first and make sure we didn't miss anything up here.
This is how
like a
it
treasure
ends.
chest. We kind of blazed through this part of the map, so I was just gonna check to make sure
So much to do. So
we didn't miss enemy treasure. Oh, there's a treasure there. So we do have a couple treasures to grab at least. Another one there. So we missed several treasures. We got the ones in this camp at least. Okay.
Interesting.
Someone want to pick it up?
What is it?
No? Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Alright, some random loot. We'll run down to the Godstone. We'll connect that one with this one.
the latest.
And then we'll jump over to, I guess... well, this one, I guess. And then we'll walk back down here, grab whatever loot was here.
Well then.
Where was it again? Oh, by the Aria thing, right. Okay, yeah, up there. Alright. We're gonna be fine. These things are all just gonna be bug chitin. I guess we can grab them all, but it takes a bit. I wish there was like an auto loot button. Oh, what's that? Sacrificial dagger. Oh, fancy. And a shield of some sort. So grabbing all this... oh, sorry, they're not chitin, they're venom sacks. I don't know if they're even
So,
worth
what's the
grabbing,
plan?
but we're gonna grab them anyways. Just for
What's this?
the fact that they are loot.
Interesting.
It's a lot of them.
Lead on.
What if there's like a just loot
What's
everything
this?
button?
What do we have here? Interesting.
I don't see one on the map though. Or on the UI. We have a lot of free workers. We have 92 free workers. A bunch of
this?
slackers in our army. It's not like we need
Interesting.
resources though. We're pretty set. Alright. Oh, that wasn't the last one? Are they stacked on top of... how many
What
of
do
them
we
are
have
stacked on
here?
top of each other here?
What's this?
Okay, well that was good.
Sure.
Alright, let's reset this Godstone to that one.
Interesting.
Got
Let's
it.
go get this treasure, and then we'll go down to the other treasure, and then we'll head back to camp. We also never claimed this sector. It's still foggy? No, it shouldn't be. We should probably go grab it just for posterity, really. And also, there might be some treasure there. There is that weird strength shrine thing that I don't know what it does. I'm kind of curious. Wait, why are you walking? Why didn't you... whatever, you
Yes.
know what? It's fine. You can walk all the way if you want to.
I will follow.
Not sure why that person didn't go in the portal. But here we are. We're running out of iron throughout our sectors. We have 44 left here. I mean, we do have all these other areas we haven't even started to exploit yet. Although, none of them have iron. Oh, this one does. That one doesn't. There is treasure here too. Just missing treasure all over the place. Alright, let's go grab that treasure too. That was from where the trolls were. Luckily they're not that far away. And then we'll turn in these quests and we'll call it a day. Where? Any other treasure we missed? Not seeing any yet. Although apparently I'm not very good at finding treasure, so there was a distinct
Building
possibility I
completed.
missed a bunch of treasure and we just didn't notice. But that's what we look around for. You can't go on top of these mountains, I've tried before. You can go on top of this mountain, but there's nothing up there.
Just give the word.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Just gotta wait out the treasure grabbing and then we'll head back to town. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, a bunch of things. We definitely gotta grab this one. So we got shield, some armor, helmet, a battle axe. Let's Godstone back to base, which I think is this one.
Yes.
Everyone went through this time?
Yes.
Perfect.
Right.
Alrighty.
Oh no, we're supposed to go talk to Yahina first, right? Let's go out there.
Sounds like a plan.
We should portal down, probably.
Just give the
Easy,
word.
Save ourselves a bit of a walk. Not even sure that was the closest one now that I look at the map. Might have been this one. It was definitely this one. Oops. There we go.
What is it?
Alright, let's go talk to Yahina, then we'll go back to town. And then we'll hand in the quests. And then we'll be maybe leveled up. We'll see how things go.
Looks like whoever was camping here has returned.
I don't like the looks of this.
Another outsider. What are you doing out here?
I was actually gonna ask you the same thing. I'm General Erev of the Nortander Army. Who are you?
You're the one who cleared out the bandits. My name's Raita. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should be heading back.
Funny. We met a Raita back in the village. You're not her.
Well, you must be mistaken. Our names must sound similar to outsider ears.
Give it up. You seem pretty alive and well for someone who was murdered by bandits, Yahina.
Fine. Yes. My name is Yahina. How do you even know about me anyway?
I spoke to your husband. He's pretty devastated from losing you.
Takana. I hoped his grief would be short.
Why did you run away?
It's not what you think. I love my husband. But more than that, I can't say.
Only take a second.
Talk or I'll tell your husband.
Well, then I guess all I can do is report back to your husband. He'll at least have more of the truth than what you left him with.
No. Okay. I'll tell you. Maybe you'll understand why it had to be this way.
I'm listening.
Between the plague and the bandits, my people were starving. The chieftain, ancestors guide him, insisted there was nothing we could do. I knew if I could convince the bandits to leave, we would have access to our food supply again.
Convince them how?
By poisoning them. Contaminating their food. If they believed the plague had tainted everything, they would move on.
Well, that's grim. That's ruthless.
I didn't expect an Aliani to be so ruthless.
I know. It goes against our laws. The Aliani would never force them out. Nor could we if we tried. It was the only thing I could think of. There was a smaller group of them out on patrol. I hid in the bushes and watched as they ate the berries I poisoned. I thought it was just enough to make them sick. Sheokted's mercy. I was wrong. I watched as their eyes bulged and their throats swelled shut. They were in so much agony before they finally died. I couldn't go through with the rest after that.
Well, the bandits... Actually, why did you fake your death?
Okay, so you poisoned some bandits. Why did you fake your own death?
Our laws forbid violence. If the tribe knew what I'd done, I'd be exiled. It's better they know I'm dead.
Really? I don't think the people who care about you would agree.
You don't know our ways, outsider. To be an exile is to be cast out from the tribe. In this life and the next. You lose your place with the ancestors. But it's not me I'm worried about. Taikana may be engulfed in his grief, but knowing I was an exile would break him. No. It's better he believe we will be reunited someday.
Well, the bandits are dealt with.
Well, I dealt with the bandits. You could go home.
No. I broke my people's law. I deserve exile.
No one has to know what you've done.
You're telling me to live a lie? I knew when I set out to do this that there was no going back. I just wanted to help, but I messed it up. That doesn't mean I don't have to pay for it.
Only take a second.
You're already living a lie.
You're living a lie either way. At least if you go back, the people who care about you still have you in their lives.
I guess. I never thought about it that way. Ancestors. What have I done? Okay. I'll go back. How am I supposed to explain my disappearance?
I'm sure you'll think of something.
Just let me gather my things then. Listen for the storm outside there.
I'm ready.
Alrighty. Now we can go turn that quest in. I mean, it's pretty easy to make up a story. I was captured by bandits and held prisoner. That's all you need to say. Right.
Lead on.
Let's go through the portal. Let's not walk all the way around, it takes forever.
Stay close.
So the main leader to talk to is there, with his son, Kyrieru. And then Tychon is over here.
General? What do we have here?
Outsider, Ihina told me how you saved her from the bandits. I can't thank you enough.
No need to thank me. I'm just glad she made it back to you.
Thank you for this chance, outsider.
Yes, we will always be grateful. Ancestors, guide your path.
Alright, we get a reward. So, Glyph Circle, Shimmering Glyph Circle, and Radiant Glyph Circle is powered up. Breath of Nature, Breath of Creation, Breath of Gods powered up. Ricochet Piercing, Never Ending Ricochet. Not a huge fan of Ricochet actually. Focus is kind of nice. Actually, I might grab the Focus one. Could grab the gold as well, but I kind of want the Focus ring, and I want to give it to our mercenary who should be using his aura, but doesn't because he needs his focus to be higher. Where is accessories? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's take a look at our gear. I'm sure we have some leveling up to do. Or maybe not. That is worse than what we're using. That is slightly better than what we're using, but just slightly. That's worse. That's much worse. Okay, well, there wasn't much for him for upgrades, except maybe shields. This is a block chance 15. Reduced attribute requirements. That doesn't really matter to us. Although it looks fancier, so I'm going to put it on. We need strength 6 for that one. We don't have any strength. Dex. That's a dagger, so that's pointless. To use. We need more strength, straight up. I think the next couple levels are going to be strength-based levels for this guy. We have tons of constitution, but we just don't have any ability to use any better weapons. Although our spear is not bad, mind you, it's just not great. Alright, next character.
Yes.
Blackened Wand is slightly worse damage, but applies weakened. It's actually not even as good as our current one, which is a little bit disappointing. I was kind of hoping it'd be better. So, nothing to do for this guy except maybe armor. Maybe? That's a little bit better than what he's wearing. Might as well grab that. Although he should be wearing robes in all honesty. Although, I guess it doesn't matter, but... yeah, nothing to put on him really. Her armor is inferior studded leather. She needs better armor. But she doesn't have the stats for literally any of the other armor. On 5 for most of it. So we need some constitution for her. Bummer. Alright, what about weapons? How's this pole arm compared to what you're using? Actually worse. But it deals extra damage against big creatures. Which is kind of cool. But again, it is just straight up worse. How is this gear we're finding so much worse than our current gear? You can have a helmet. At the very least. Man, ugh.
So, what's
Our
the plan?
gear is real bad. She doesn't have the intelligence to wear robes, which would actually really help her. Or this hat, which would help her as well, but there's nothing we can do about that. So, how about weapons? Any new bows we can wear? Dex 5, so no. She needs one more intelligence and then she needs one more dex. Alrighty. Let's go talk to the chieftain, I guess.
What's this?
You're back. Does that mean...
Yes, we ended the plague.
I knew it. I knew it would work.
That's interesting, but ultimately irrelevant.
What do you mean? If they stop the plague, doesn't it mean they can stop Jakku too?
It only means that they quelled a symptom. And who knows, maybe ending the plague is also part of the pattern.
Oh, that...
Either way, you honored your word. So, we will honor ours. Come.
That's such a cop-out answer. I hate that.
Let us begin with a question. What do you know about Sheogdead already? The one you call the God of Light.
It's an entity from another reality that wants to re-enter our world. Probably to devour it, like it tried to last time.
One statement, 3 misconceptions. First of all, Sheogdead does not come from another dimension. It comes from the place where all dimensions converge, a place between dream and reality, the City of Light. Second, while it's true its arrival will put an end to all living beings, existence will arise anew. Sheogdead destroys to allow for creation. It clears to make room for the new. And finally, Sheogdead does not want. It has no will because it is a consequence, a law of nature, and this law is Jakku.
A consequence? So you mean Jakku and the God of Light are responses to something that's happening on Io?
They are responses to our vices. Every time we choose selfishness over altruism, violence over peace, vice over virtue, we bring this world one step closer to Jakku.
Which has now begun.
Oh, it began 2 years ago when that madman Rondar Lacane tried to let Sheogdead into our world. The Scrolls verse 1. 4 corrupted it will choose, and they shall not rest until the gate has been opened.
You're saying Rondar Lacane was part of Jakku too?
One of its most telltale expressions, yes. The corrupted. Once Jakku begins, Sheogdead chooses 4 of them. 4 servants of its cause. They can be anyone. And the way in which they serve Sheogdead is not always as obvious as it was with Lacane. What they have in common, however, is that they all play pivotal roles in the prophecy, and it's always one who ends it.
By bringing the God of Light into our world.
Correct. And once it has begun, chaos follows. Wars, suffering, plagues. Jakku is the storm mankind created, that the corrupted guide. And that brings Sheogdead, the end of humankind.
How are these corrupted chosen?
So there are 4 corrupted. 4 servants of Sheogdead.
Yes.
How does it choose them?
No one can truly say, but the wise women believe that Sheogdead chooses those who are the most rotten or fragile in their hearts, and who have the greatest potential to affect the current cycle of Jakku. If you're asking me who the 4 corrupted of our Jakku are, however, I do not know. No one does, until Jakku unfolds.
And you're saying this prophecy can't be stopped?
And you're saying this prophecy can't be stopped?
Correct. It can't. Jakku is born within our hearts. It's a storm of mankind's own creation. We could have stopped the storm when it was still forming, but we didn't. Now, we have to live with the consequences.
If we stop the plague, why can't we stop the rest?
Fair enough. But we stopped the plague, didn't we? You said it was part of the prophecy.
Yes, you stopped the plague after it rendered half of the steps useless. So what good did that do? Cutting away a tumor neither undoes the damage nor cures the disease.
Wait, if only the corrupted can finish the prophecy, wouldn't stopping them do the trick? Rondar Lacane is dead, right? He's done corrupting.
You just don't understand. Yes, Rondar Lacane is dead, but that changes nothing. If Jakku permitted Lacane to die, then it was because his death was necessary for Jakku to be fulfilled. Another corrupted will do the final deed, and this one you cannot stop, even if you try.
Better to try than to accept defeat.
Son?
I said, better to try than to accept defeat. Yes, Father, maybe the scrolls are right. Maybe Jakku cannot be stopped once it has started. But they are just paper.
They are the truth.
So you say. And that's why when something happens that doesn't fit into them, such as the outsiders stopping the plague, or a corrupted dying, you bend logic so it conforms with the writings. Ancestors' mercy. Even if it's pointless, why don't we at least try? All we Aliani ever do is sit around with our sad faces and let things happen.
Yes, and if the outsiders would do the same rather than hate, steal, murder, and wage wars all their lives, Jakku would never have happened.
Well, it did. And I'm not going to sit around and watch the world end. General, let me join you. Your friend is right. I think tracking down and stopping the corrupted is our best chance. And I can help you.
There will be bloodshed.
Don't your people reject violence? We've already had to shed blood on our mission, and I doubt it will be for the last time.
We reject violence, except for survival and self-defense. I will never harm someone unless he harms us first. But I'm ready to do what must be done for our survival.
Words of an outsider.
Using your spear when there's a lion charging at you does not make you rotten. You more than anyone should know that. Also, General Erev doesn't look like the kind of man who'd use violence if it wasn't necessary.
Incorrect. Are you even allowed to leave?
Are you even allowed to leave the steppes?
Father,
It's all right, Kyrieru. If you remember anything, it is that the scrolls forbid us to impose our will on others. So, yes, if this is what you truly want, you may leave.
And you won't exile me?
Not if you stay true to our ways.
Alright, you can come with us.
Fair enough. If this is what you want, come with us. But you'll follow my orders.
I will. I'm sorry, Father.
Just don't lose yourself out there.
I will, Father. I promise. Allow me to gather my things, General. I will meet you at the pass.
What now?
Alright, so we have a new character.
Let's tell the soldiers we're done here. I want to leave before nightfall.
We should also have a chat with that mercenary. Those flying creatures were quite useful, so it'd be wise to have him stick around.
Good point.
Our screen is at a different angle. What is the screen rotating button? Okay. So there's a camera rotation button. Reset the orientation, rotate left and right, page up and page down. Oh, that's stupid. Those are the those are the things I use for my you know it's gonna be Q and D. I use page up and page down to start and stop recording to the hotkeys for that, so that's not gonna work out. I don't need these buttons. I think they were set up for to start with.
What is it?
Pretty much just need attack move for this game, it seems. Let's talk to this guy though.
Over here.
What now?
Interesting.
Okay. Let's just do that. Get everyone. Oh, come on.
It worked, huh?
There we go.
I told you my beast would do the trick. So, did you find whatever you came here for?
Answers. Yes.
Lovely. So, I've been thinking, do you happen to need a creature handler for that military unit of yours?
Weren't you planning to go back to Wolfgar?
Eventually, yes, but truth be told, that mission of yours has got me intrigued, and I'm pretty sure your unit could benefit from my skills, and also... Nah, never mind.
Also what?
Also what?
Well, maybe that mission of yours is a good way to, you know, redeem myself.
Well, I don't see why not. As long as you follow my orders.
I will, as long as you don't ask me to eat puppies. My men will stay here for a while longer. I've already had a chat with the villagers. I think we could help each other. I'll be ready when you give the word.
Okay, we set that up then.
That way?
I guess that's pretty much it. We can head back to town. War after war has scarred Fiara, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nortander, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finally takes shape, while the orcs realize the dream of the great Khal in Bargagor. The dwarves carry on their stronghold beneath the mountain, and the Exalted Father rules quietly over the dark elven swamps. It's an era of change, redefining the old and discovering the new. Alrighty, let's go back to town. We have a couple quests to hand in. We also have a couple levels, including Kaiwu, who we'll take a look at as soon as we reach town. Because I'm kind of curious as to what he brings to the table. Alright, what are you? You are a druid, light magic. A light druid, eh? That's kind of neat. Do you have lots of healing? We can also regenerate log deposits, apparently. Huh. I mean, it's kind of a neat class. What's his special ability? Blessed Ground. All creatures are immune to damage, cannot attack, cannot use abilities. They heal a bunch of health and focus. I mean, he's kind of a better healer than Yuria, actually. I might even bring him along.
Keep it up.
We kind of need a really good healer because we have some good damage people. But whatever. Let's go turn in this quest.
Yes.
Who do we turn this quest into, actually? It was a bounty.
Interesting. Nothing new today.
Stay close.
Did we just get bounties? How do we turn those in? Oh well, I guess we're gonna call the video here. I am going to go talk to the queen in the next video. See what their next step is for this game. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.